If everything in life could just be this soft. Hey, what's going on? It's Matt. Welcome back to the channel. Tonight, I just want to talk to you real quickly about buying technical gear. And by technical gear, I mean your coats, your pants, your boots, your hiking shoes, your socks, everything. Buying that stuff online in the way that I do it, in the way that I found that works the best. Now, look, every single brand on this market fits differently. I'm a big guy. I'm 6'3". I'm 250 right now, and that's on a good day. I've been all over the place. I've been hyper lean. I've been chubby. I've been all over the place. But my point in saying this is that I know how certain brands fit me. I always have. I know that I need to order up in a size for a particular brand, or I need to order down in a size for a particular brand, or order my usual size. Recently, I kind of went through this process where I've got a backpacking trip coming up this weekend, and I had this itch to buy a new puffy. And so I don't need one. I have a Mountain Hardwear one that's 8 years old, and it's basically the predecessor to the Ghost Whisperer. Weighs the same amount, the 8.3 ounces that a Ghost Whisperer weighs. But I have it. I love that coat, but I kind of got this 7-year itch, so to speak, to buy a new puffy. So hence all three of these jackets here. And so let's talk about how I go about buying these jackets and finding the one that fits right, because not only is it about the style, it's also about the way stuff fits you. And as I mentioned before, I know how 90% of clothing manufacturers do fit me, but sometimes they're off because every clothing manufacturer in the technical world, like the North Faces and the Mountain Hardwares and the Columbias, they typically have two different plants that they get their stuff from. One's typically in Vietnam, and the other one's typically in Taiwan. And oddly enough, the way an extra large from Taiwan, sorry, Taiwan, I don't know how that came from Thailand usually fits me snugger than something that's made in Vietnam, or it's vice versa, I can't remember. So if I don't take the time to read real depth into the tag while I'm buying something online, I'll get a shirt that I thought was going to fit me when I get it, and it doesn't fit. This is what happened with these Columbia jackets. So in a Columbia, I'm typically an extra large. So they're typically a little bit loose on me in the midsection, and they're kind of baggy, and I like that kind of look, but they're not blousy. But I wanted to be sure, and because the trip is upcoming this weekend, I bought 3 of them at one time. And what I did was I bought a black one that's a double extra large. I bought this, kind of rust color, which is the color that I really want, in an extra large. And I bought the gray one in an extra large tall. And it sucks because none of them fit me. The double extra large is way too big. The extra large tall fits me, but it's way too long in the sleeves and in the midsection. And the extra large fits completely and totally different than the extra large tall does. It's too small. So I'm kind of like, what's going on here? So I didn't really kind of luck out, but here's what's going to happen. Because when I buy stuff online, I buy a size up, my size, and a size down. And I do this with everything. I do this with shoes. I do this with jackets. I do this with snow pants. It saves you a lot of money in the long run. And it's going to sound crazy by saying this. You end up paying for 3 items at one time. And my advice to you is to put this stuff on your credit card. Because if you put it on a debit card, you're automatically losing the money. If you put it on a credit card and you return 2 of the 3 jackets or all 3 of the jackets, it's like it never happened. Meaning that your billing cycle, probably you won't have to pay for that stuff if you return it all, or if you return the 2 jackets and you're not out $1,000. I wanted these jackets in particular because they were a certain price range. And that's one of the things that shopping online gives us the benefit of doing, is it allows us to have a larger marketplace to pull stuff from. So I ordered 3 of these jackets on a credit card. They all came from different suppliers because Amazon's this big kind of conglomerate of, smaller stores. So even though it was on the same link, they all came from different suppliers. They all took different times to get here, but they all kind of arrived within 2 to 3 days. So all 3 of these things are going back. And what did I really learn? Well, I learned that I didn't waste any money. I didn't spend gas going to the store to look for stuff. I didn't go to a store like REI and wander around and be like, where's all their stuff? And basically, I didn't pay for anything because all these have free returns and shippings. And companies like Zappos and Amazon usually do that stuff. So my advice, and this works great for kids. I have a almost 6-year-old daughter. When I buy her like ski clothes, like I buy the same kind of philosophy. It's like size up, size down, or half sizes if they're shoes. and kind of let it fit because every brand fits differently. So in order to get the best fit and get it in the most timely manner, I suggest you do what I do, which is order those sizes, shop around, get the bargains. I went with this jacket specifically and I was excited about it because it is a down fill with a little bit of poly in it, but it's also all these jackets because of the sizes were all under $100 a piece, and I was excited to have a new puffer, but that didn't work. So final advice, buy size up, your size down, put it on a credit card, make sure that it has free returns. That is the best way, in my opinion, to buy technical gear online. That's it. Hope everyone's doing great, having a great time, staying safe, staying sane. Talk to you soon. Bye.